Hello and welcome to Rimworld. Indeed, welcome to another playlist of Rimworld because I just can't help myself. I had a kind of an idea of what could be potentially a fun playthrough, albeit very likely to fail or very quickly. So that I would maybe spark up a playlist and see what we can do with it. So what I have here is basically a few layers of difficulty that we've built into the RimWorld experience. We'll go through them one at a time. I would note, though, before we get too deep into this, that this is the unstable branch, so it's technically like 19.1987 or something like that. I'll have all the details up in the description, but it's not the current public build, which is Alpha 18, I believe, and it's not the 1.0 build that was out previously. I mean, it is technically, but it got switched over to 19. So I guess you could technically call this Alpha 19. So that's what we'll call it. All right, now into the details. One of the reasons why I mentioned that is because of the scenario that we're playing, which isn't currently available in Alpha 18, I don't think. Although I haven't personally played the game since the beginning of Alpha 17, so it's probably like a ton of changes that I missed out on. But you know, that said, let's get into the settings here. So as you can see, we got Rando here. How you doing, Randy? What's up? It's a little bit edgy with his tattoos on his head and stuff. It's kind of cool, I guess. Looks like he rolls his own cigarettes because his name is Randy. Yeah, and we're playing on Savage. Now, obviously, there's a bit of a debate. I don't know if it's really a debate or not about which storyteller is the most difficult at any given difficulty level. And I think I tend to agree with this, that Rando is a bit easier overall in the long run. But when you're just starting out, it's very, you know, appropriately random. So we could get completely destroyed from Randy early on in a scenario that would never happen under Cass or Phoebe. Right? So I love Cass. She's great. She's got the floating T-steeper thingy. It's magical, and I love it. But we're going to go with Rando here and see how far we can get. The other bits and pieces here that we'll talk about is, well, I guess the next most important part is the scenario. As I mentioned, I think it's a new one. It's the Naked Brutality. So we only get one colonist, and they don't get any equipment at all whatsoever, not even clothes. Completely naked, nude, in the buff, sans clothing, whatever your favorite term is. That's what we have to work with here. So it kind of, you know, only having one person is tough as is, but having one person with absolutely nothing, it's a bit of a challenge. It's interesting. I have actually played this. I played it on a lot of a much easier scenario, but I did play Naked Brutality once, and it is, you know, it is interesting. The final bit, though, that's going to make all of this just a little bit more hairier than it should be, is the fact that, as you can see in the lower right-hand corner, we have permanent winter. Permanent winter. No summer, no spring, no fall, just 100% winter 100% of the time. Now, if I could get permanent fall, like in real life and in this game, I would totally do that, but sadly. Now, yeah, we're in a really cold spot. The reason for that is because the world generation, which we'll take a look at, give it a minute here because it's going to take a while. The world generation, when I went to go generate it, I set the temperature at its lowest setting. So it's basically really, really, really cold. So what does that look like? Well, see for yourself. Drink it in. All the ice sheet everywhere. I was a little bit disappointed because I was kind of hoping for a Hoth-looking level, but at the same time, you know, ice sheet is not for me, not quite yet. I don't think I'm up to the task just yet. But the other thing that I wanted to do is play on a biome that had some qualities that I haven't played with before, because I typically just default to, you know, a temperate forest, like every noob. But you know, there's a lot of different biomes out there. I decided on boreal forest, which isn't, I guess it's not a huge difference, but the reason I picked this in particular is because it has a big river going through it and an asphalt, what is that, just a road. I wanted a highway, but you know, I'll take a road. It's kind of cool. The advantage here is that it'll allow us to get to at least this guy relatively quickly if we want a caravan, and this guy. So, cool. Mini Hoth. Not quite Hoth, but close enough. All right, so yeah, it's really cold, and we have no clothes, and we're gonna try to survive. Who knows what'll happen? I have done a couple of test runs on similar, not these exact settings, but on similar settings, and just to see what viable early game strategies there are gonna be here, and there aren't many. You pretty much have to be very quick, and you need to get shelter very quickly. Now, the advantage here is, since we're still in a type of forest, pine trees, which I don't think I've ever played on a map with pine trees. We've got lots of pine trees, so that's good. We've got berries. We've got some boars. Let's take a look at the wildlife. This, I think, is new as well, and it's really cool. I really like this feature. Anything that doesn't have bucks. Here we go. Look at this. Free food, basically, if we can get down there. I'd like to settle near these guys so we could just go and kill them, since they don't revenge. I've also got a mega sloth. That would be pretty handy, but we need a game plan, really. There is one other aspect to this playthrough. So obviously there's all these bits and pieces to create a very specifically tailored challenge. There's another piece to the puzzle here that we'll see as soon as Tao lands here. She hasn't landed yet. It took me a long time to get Tao. The other thing that you probably are seeing right now and not missing is the fact that I skipped all the world generation, all the colonist generation. Thank God, because it would have taken me like 12 years to finish, given that I was looking for a specific trait. So I was looking just for one specific trait and a usable colonist that didn't have like 0 and everything and incapable of violence and dumb labor and... as is usually the case when you get the trait you're looking for. So, and we'll see that. I'll show you that as soon as she lands. But before she gets down to the planet here, we need to kind of figure out where we're going to settle. There's a lot of components over here. This marsh too is new for me. I haven't been on a map with marsh, so that's going to suck. Although it might give us a reason to use the I think there's a way to remove water via research, so that might be handy. See, this is tempting right here because it has a nice big... All we have to do is slap a door on this, and we've got a nice big room. And I'll give you 2 guesses as to where the ancient danger is on this map. As tempting as this is, there are several reasons not to colonize this part of the world. Oh man, look at all the geothermal we would have access to. First and foremost, there's a bear and a cougar, and if they get hungry, they're going to eat me. It's also on a marsh, so not a huge deal, but it's going to significantly hamper our ability to get around quickly, so that sucks. There's also an ancient danger, like, right next to us, So, I mean, it's unlikely that this would pose an issue before we wanted it to, but still, I mean, that's just asking for it. My luck, we'd get a sapper raid that would try to go through this to get to my base or something silly like that. That said, we do need to settle somewhere, and there's a lot of marsh on this map. I mean, centrally located wouldn't be a terrible idea. But we are going to need access to... See, this is really good. This sucks that it's on marsh, but there's just a lot of good stuff right here. We'd have easy access to geothermal. We're relatively close to the deer. I would like to maybe... How close? No, we can't actually do like anything. Oh, there we go. All I wanted to see was what the boundary was here. Yeah, if we settle this, we're gonna be right next to the boundary where we won't be able to build anymore. So, I mean, we do have a decent amount of trees. We could just build off this, use this as a backplane, and then maybe go up and down. It's not ideal. We have so much marsh here to deal with, and you can't build on that, I don't think. Well, I wager you can build bridges, but that's about it. I suppose we could build, like, across and then over or something. I don't know, but I think we're going to start here. So, all right, let's land. Let's take a look at our... Oh, that's another thing that's going to suck. You need to get off of that immediately. Okay. You're probably soaking wet now, too, aren't you? Gosh darn it. Numbing cold. This... Well, we're going to have to hurry. We need to be extremely quick here. The other thing is she actually dropped right next to this. I mean, I don't think it would be even feasible to get down here. This is a cool place. There aren't any other easily accessible structures. I really don't want to settle next to the ancient danger. I mean, that's a room, technically. That's a room. It's just so far away. She'd probably freeze to death before she could get to that. All right, well, let's take a look at Tao. What do you got going on, Tao? All right, so we have a trigger-happy psychopath. a excellent start. Now, the trait I was looking for in particular was psychopath, because I have, you know, assuming that we can get this colony off the ground, there are a couple of things that I'd like to pursue, and I think a psychopath would be perfectly suited for these endeavors. So that's what I wanted. Trigger happy is a huge red flag for me immediately, but I don't think it's as bad as it used to be. And it just so happened that she had a really, really high shooting skill to begin with, so this isn't actually going to be that bad. It might actually be good for us, given her shooting skill. The rest of the things that I'm really concerned with are construction, cooking, plants, and crafting, and these are all really mediocre, and cooking is the only one that she has a passion. Well, cooking and plants, I guess. So it's not too bad. I mean, it's workable, but it's not the best. She also has a burning passion for being intellectual, and she has medical 7. Medical 7 with a little bit of a passion is good too. So hopefully, hopefully that will help us out if we ever need to. You know, medical is kind of like you either really need it or you'll lose, or you don't need it at all. So, you know, I guess we'll see. Her social sucks. Is she even capable? Yeah, she's just at 0, so that's great. I don't know about that, but you're gonna have to cook. At least she has a little bit of a passion for it. No choice there. Construction, grow, plant cuts. We'll set that to maximum, and then we'll just try to... We won't queue up a lot of plant cutting, but when I want her to plant cut, I need her to do it immediately. Mining, we'll leave at 3. We're not going to be crafting anything just yet, although her crafting is at least not 0, so that's good. Let's see. Haul, clean, research we'll leave. That's fine. Restrict, I don't know. We're going to have to do a lot of work hours to start with. So we'll just go with that for now, I guess. All right. Now, to the fun part. Trying to build a structure and a fire before we die. Can we do it? I don't know. Let's find out. Wow, that's a lot of trees. Maybe we'll just start off with 3. Go, 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 go. I didn't mean to keep you... Okay, you're good. Sorry about that. I really needed you to not be in the water, though. I don't know if that affects your body temperature or not. I wager it would. So we already have hypothermia here. Let's go ahead, since we have some wood to work with, figure out how we're going to build this. So... no, that's not what I wanted. Maybe we could try... That's a big room. Do we really need it to be that big? I don't think so. I don't think so. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be more than enough. And then we can... I'm not going to do this right now, but let's... Yeah, you can finish. How much did we get out of that? 36? I don't know if this is going to work. We don't need a ton for this, right? Because the walls are just 5 each. Let's see. We are going to need to cut another one, aren't we, though? Yeah, because we're completely out. All right. Let's see. Well, we can... There's no usable materials. I know I don't. I'm going to get them, though, so I just need you to... I wish I could queue up without having to worry about that, but whatever. It's fine. All right, so that did give us actually a little bit of wood. That's nice. Temperature? We'll do this down here. And then I think we should be able to put a door up, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, here's hoping. Shivering. Just not totally... 15%. All right, I think we can do this. What do we have? 17. What do we need for this? 25. We're gonna need this. One more. This guy? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then, so I'm gonna do two things here. I'm gonna turn off auto expand home because it annoys me. I don't know, if it gets to be too bad, I'll turn it on again, but yeah, see, like, this is crazy. We don't need all this to be a home zone. So we'll just get rid of that. And then we need roof. There we go. All right, she's still only shivering, so that's good. It's still really cold in here, though. All right, warm up, please. What is it in here? Yeah, it's gonna be really hot in here. That's the only downside, but okay. We managed to craft a shelter before dying, so we're okay. Now we need food. Are there any berry bushes that we can harvest? Let's see what we can do here. Doesn't look like anything around here. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Nope. Okay, so no berries, but we do have... We have deer. Let's see. So let's go... We're gonna have to cut down some more trees. So let's do that. Alright, so that's fine. Maybe we'll just do that. Let's see. Production. Let's put out a crafting spot. Yeah. And a butcher spot. And while we're at it, let's put out a bed, because we should be able to make a bed. Let's see. What's your health looking like? I just want this to go down a little bit more. Alright. Then we can go and... what we want to do is craft a bow. As soon as possible. Wait a minute. What's your crafting at? Okay, good. You need a... I think it's... A skill of 2 is the minimum required for a bow, and if you start with less than 2, you're gonna be having a bad time. All right, build the bed, and then hopefully, oh yeah, what we need to do is actually queue one up, and then here we'll make sure to set this to butcher forever. And then we need to add bills to this as well. So let's cook a simple meal. She's not going to be happy in here either. She's going to be sweating to death, and she's going to hate life. And I'm sorry, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that right now. Let's see. We'll just... 5, I guess, is fine for now. We got a normal bed, actually. That's really good. I wasn't actually expecting that. Alright, you need materials. Well, we have 18. What is required for this? 30, of course. Alright, fair enough. Chop some more wood. How about this big tree right here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's make a stockpile too while she's doing that. And we wanted to have everything, including animal corpses. Oops. Alright, yeah, keep doing your thing. Right? No chunks, though. Just animal corpses. That's totally fine. Alright, this is probably not going to be super great. Hopefully she doesn't... Well... I don't know. If we could get a normal bow, it'd be a miracle. The other good thing about having a lot of bucks around here is that we'll have the ability... It's poor, so that sucks. We'll have the ability to make, we'll get a decent amount of leather out of them. Alright, what's your cold and hungry? Yeah, well, I definitely know that is a thing. I'm working to... Alright. Wow, we got another one. Yes, look at that trigger happy. Unfortunately, I can't get it to stop running away from me, so... Please, please. It's so dark out, she's not going to be happy at all. There we go. Oh my gosh, we did it. We did it. We did it. We got a buck. Get back inside before you die of hypothermia. Actually, that's not the problem. Your problem is, oh boy. Oh boy. Just grab that. And then immediately make some meals. She's at a major break risk here. This is the toughest part. This is the clincher right here. Oh, she's gonna have to put this down first. No, I want you to not do that. Do not eat raw food. I don't need that debuff. Oh boy, okay. Eat the meal. Eat the meal. Oh yes, we also want to assign this to you. Eat it. Just eat the meal. No, no, no. There you go. Why are you going all the way over here to eat it? What is wrong with you? Okay, you've had some food. You need some rest. Okay, well, we're not dead. We made a meal. And this stuff certainly won't spoil, so that's good. But we need to craft or create some more meals here. Oh man, this is close. How much did we get? Okay, so the other thing that we need, we don't get a whole lot from deer, which kind of sucks. But oh, that's because we're using a butcher spot, not a table. So that's obviously sucks. Well, what can we do about that? This is only wood. So let's go ahead and craft one here. Yeah. And what we can do is zone up. How are you doing on... Oh man, she is not happy. Recreation unfulfilled. Alright. We'll put out some horseshoes for you to play with, I guess. And then let's do... I think we should be able to do a roof over this. And then wooden walls. I mean, I would put them here, but, you know, can't do it. Luckily, she decided to cook instead of just consume raw meat immediately. So that's good. Well, considering that she just ate before going to bed, she should be okay for a little bit. Minor passion, that's good. Yep, go ahead and build a roof over this. That will at least slow down this deterioration while we work on building a little bit of a wall here, so that's good. Alright, we need more wood. We need more wood, so let's maybe do some of this. And then, where are these? Okay. We're gonna have to kill another buck here. I would like to complete this, though, first, so that we don't waste so many materials, because we're really gonna need a lot. Still, yeah, 95 is gonna be a lot. I think we might cancel those just for now. Construction botched. That's definitely a thing that's going to happen a lot. Alright, 52 out of 95. She is not in a good space here. She's numbingly cold, though. Slept in the heat. Awful bedroom. What can we fix? We can fix the numbing cold right now. Yep. Relaxing socially. That's good. We need you to have some recreation. Alright. Just like inching along here. Come on. We can do this. Is it a good idea to prioritize this over more hunting? Or, more importantly, finishing this off? I really just need her to get to a better spot here. keep your mood high enough that we can get some work done. All right, 16. How much do we need? Like 43. All right, this last one will do the trick. That's all we need. All right, good. Oh, I didn't want you to do that. What are you, crazy? Oh, she had enough for everything. Okay. I was about to be really unhappy. All right, get rid of this butcher. Yeah, butcher spot. Bills. Let's add a bill to butcher forever. All right. Refueling campfire. Don't need to do that just yet. Where are the... Oh my god, they're so far away. Which was the one that was injured? I think it was the doe, right? Yeah, that was the only one. Okay. Death in 23 hours. I can't wait that long. Sorry. I can't shoot you through all the... Come on, you can do it. There it is. There it is. And she actually has enough of a buffer on her mood to get it back, hopefully in one piece. Now we won't waste as many resources, so we should hopefully get a little bit more meat and leather from that. Still not gonna be enough to craft tribal clothes, though. Cargo pods. Hey. I think that's our first thing. Our first event from Randy. Thanks, Randy. I don't think I'm going to run all the way out there for 28 eggs, sadly. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's not really going to help me too much. All right. We've got... Yeah, see, that's better. That's better. All right, we need 60, though, I think. So... Am I correct? Yes, I am. I hate it when I'm right about things like that. Alright, make a few meals. And go behind the shed to eat. That's so weird. I don't know why she does that, but... Okay, what's next? We could build off of here, potentially. What do we want to do, though? We need a covered stockpile. Maybe we do like a covered stockpile over here, and then we use this for... just production for crafting, I guess. How do we want to do that, though? We do need research, but what else do we need? Probably a tailor bench. I think... Well, actually, no. If we want to cook things without... I don't think we're going to be able to do that anytime soon, because we're going to have to get some... Oh, well, we're going to have to get a lot of steel. Luckily, all the components and steel that we need are right here, but... I don't know, is it... This is only 75 wood. Would it be better to just go for this and maybe try for, like, parka? Could I actually feasibly do that? I don't know. I don't know, but... We're stable right now, so there's no reason not to try it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how fast it takes, or how long it takes, I guess. I don't know if I want to necessarily cut all of that, but... Excellent. Well, she's off to bed for the night, and we're getting close to the 30-minute mark, and we're not dead. We managed to survive. We got ourselves a little bit of shelter. We got a butcher table. We got some food. We also still have these guys. I really want to kind of kill these guys sooner rather than later, because they might just decide to peace out, and that would be bad for us. Because then we would be relegated to things that are, you know, provide less meat and fur and all that sort of fun stuff. So anyways, there we go. We're alive. Let's see how long we can last. Thanks so much for watching, and join me next time.